Hello, this is Amanda Brummett with the Working Well Coppell Committee of the Coppell Chamber of Commerce. I'm here today with Dr. Raja. She's a family medicine physician at Healthcare Associates of Texas. Thanks for being here with us, Dr. Raja.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to talk today a little bit about Healthcare Associates is working well in Coppell. And Dr. Raja, I'd like to start with, how do you set your team up there for overall mental health?
Well, we don't have any specific plans, but we're like a large family, and so we're very in tune. And we notice, and I think that emotional intelligence of noticing what's going on with your colleagues and coworkers is really important. And then the second thing is when you notice, ask, communicate, open communication, I think is the key. And then if there are any concerns, we take it from there.
Awesome. Yeah, just being present and paying attention is so huge. I love that in the midst of taking care of patients, you actually take the time to care about your coworkers as well. That's really cool.
It's important. They got you back.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So you've got a busy practice, a busy personal life. How do you still manage to make wellness a priority for yourself personally?
So I do a few things and I'm very consistent with them, and I always preach it to my patients. I think it's important to make our health a priority before you can take care of other people. All right. So the main things I do, I exercise. I exercise at least 5 times a week. I make time to do it. I make sure that my food is mostly clean. I'm a eat everything in moderation person, so no specific diets, but you got to know, I always tell patients, if you're going to go out on a Friday night, know that you can have a salad for lunch. Try to balance. And then the other things that I have started doing, especially this pandemic year, are I've started a meditation practice, and I just do a few minutes, but that silence helps me. And affirmations and journaling, just, kind of dabbling in that a bit. I feel it's helpful. And I always am a big proponent of having your own me time and time for hobbies. I preach it and I practice it.
Wow, that's really cool. I really like that. I need to work more on that meditation one. That's really good advice. So I know as a family medicine physician, you probably spend, the majority of your day advising people on things that they can do to make themselves healthier. If there was just one thing that you had to pick that you could tell every patient and that they would actually follow you on, what is your one thing?
So that's a hard one. I was like, one thing, that's going to be hard. But the one thing I'd say is just don't look at the big picture and get overwhelmed. Just do small, consistent, everyday changes. And it adds up. Okay. Whatever it may be. Exercise, food, whatever.
Right. That's great. Yeah. And we can all do that because you've told us how to do it with exercise, food, meditation, me time. Okay. Fabulous. Well, Dr. Raja, I love your super tangible, really easy to implement, finite advice. It's really helpful. Anything else that you would leave us with or want to make sure everybody knew in Coppell?
Well, we're at Healthcare Associates of Texas here in Coppell. Love serving the community. So, welcome.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, everybody, you can find her at healthcareassociatesoftexas.com. As she said, they're in Coppell, right there on Sandy Lake, and proud members of the Coppell Chamber of Commerce. So thank you, Dr. Raja, for your time. We really appreciate you sharing how you guys are working well in Coppell.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Was happy to be here.
Yes.